So last week, you would have seen Michelle do her Technique Tuesday. She ombre this plate and the mug. The mug, we will show you how to do screen prints. On the plate, I will be showing you today how to do a tissue paper transfer. So, I have my design printed, and that's something that you can send to us and we will print. My tiny piece of tissue paper. I'm gonna lay my tissue paper over my design and take a pencil and trace it. And while I'm tracing it, so with tissue paper transfer, you can do pretty much any design, any shape, size, whatever. I like to just look online. If I have a specific logo, something, I can look that up. Otherwise, I may just look up clip art, something, whatever. And when you're in the studio, we can, you can send it to the Moonstone Facebook page and ask us, and then we can print it off, size it up, size it down, whatever you need. And you can really do anything. Logos. It's best to do a tissue paper transfer on a flat surface, so more like bowls or cups. You can do, plates and cups and bowls. Obviously, plates are going to be the easiest to do because they're the flattest. And yeah, and so that's kind of the easiest. Tissue paper transfers are pretty fun. So the way that they work is this. I can see my design, as you can see through the tissue paper as I trace it. And and then I will trace it again. I'll take the tissue paper, put it on my plate, trace it with a Crayola marker, just any marker, and the marker will bleed through onto the plate to give me guidelines that I can paint over or inside of. But then once I put it in the kiln and fire it, the marker will burn off. So it's pretty fancy way. Pretty much most pieces that you see on our floors or see that we paint are done this way. If they have designs like this on it, we are not freehanders here. And some people may say this is cheating. We like to say it's using your resources. Working smarter, not harder. One thing about this is you don't want to, you can't really erase on the tissue paper, it'll rip the tissue paper. It's weird doing a tissue paper for the Moonstone logo because generally we just freehand it because it's a pretty simple logo. And then like Michelle said in the previous week, we will be using these for a few Technique Tuesdays and then showing you a few different things. And then they may be a prize for live sale. Do a little, and you can have one of our example pieces, which we don't normally sell. So now, as you can see on my tissue paper, I have my design traced out. So we're done with that paper. I will take my plate and place this where I want. It's not that hard to hold it. You may think to try to tape it, but taping it doesn't stick, especially once you've painted it. So I just have a simple marker. I'm using green because I don't have green in my design, so I know I'll be able to see it. And I'm just gonna trace it again. Now that it's traced, I should have added to go kind of slow with the marker. And like I had a case where it bled through and broke my tissue paper, which is not a big deal. And now my design's on my plate. And then you can just paint it as you would like. And then like I said, the green that I just drew on is gonna burn off in the kiln. So you wanna make sure you don't leave any of that. Like in your design, you're gonna paint anything that you want on top. As you can see with the tissue paper transfer, kind of my green is still there. But like I said, it'll burn off in the kiln. and I just did my design. And now this plate just needs the back painted and it's ready to be fired and given away.